We're talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA today as we celebrate the FFA throughout the month of February. First up, we have, what's your name?
Hannah Francis.
Hannah, you are the president?
Yes, sir.
What year are you this year?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Tell me about what's going on for you in the FFA this year.
This year, I'm involved in milk quality and products.
Okay.
And I do parliamentary procedures.
Awesome. Milk quality products. Please tell me they don't set out glasses of milk and ask you to drink one till you find the spoiled milk.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to determine whether milk is of good quality or not.
Yeah, there's like different flavors, I guess, and there's like feed, rancid, acid, and stuff like that, and you got to go through and decide what it is.
Pretty sure I've drank some acid milk before. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Yeah, it's not
and parliamentary procedures, there is a ton of those. I was parliamentarian when I was in the FFA. So tell me what exactly that is for people that don't know.
So it's a team of 6 members, and we go through and we have to have a efficient meeting in parliamentary procedures while also learning what it is.
Yeah, there's reasons why there's a person in charge of the meeting and they tell you that you can't speak now and you may not understand, but there's rules and regulations and stuff. Yeah. So, all right. You're a senior this year, so tell me what's up for you after high school. What you got to plan?
So right now I plan to attend Oklahoma State University and major in agribusiness along with a focus in pre-vet.
Excellent. So you're going to be busy.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to be a veterinarian back around the Kingfisher area when you get done?
I want to kind of come back, yeah.
Okay.
I want to do big and small animals, and since it's a rural town,
yeah,
I think it'd be good.
It works. You can do cattle and kitties.
Yes.
Yeah. That works. My veterinarian's like that as well, so very cool. Thank you for coming in. Good luck.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We are talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA, and up next we have, what is your name?
Kylie Hood.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Senior also. What's your position?
I am the vice president.
Awesome. Ever have to fill in yet?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
So you got a good president.
Yeah.
All right, good for you. What are you working on this year in the FFA?
I am in speech, Parley Pro, and AgCom.
Excellent. So we're going to go down the AgCom route here in a minute, but what's your favorite memory of the FFA so far? What's the cool moment?
I would say going to nationals is super cool. We spend a lot of time in morning practice, and it's just a really cool experience to dedicate so much time and then have that pay off at the end.
Okay, and that's really cool. So here you are, a senior. You're getting ready to you're studying AgCom. Is that going to be the direction that you go after high school?
Yeah, I really want to major in AgCom in college.
And what gave you that idea? What spurred that? Somewhere somebody did something.
I really think joining AgCom was what made me want to do AgCom in the future because it's run by the lady who teaches AgCom at OSU, and just learning the ways and learning AP style really was like, okay, this is something I can do.
And what are you going to do with that when you get the degree? What I know that's a hard question at this point, but what are some opportunities that you're aware of that you could do with that?
My plan right now is to double major in AgCom and pre-law, so I really want to advocate for agriculture in court.
And again, if you can't tell by the way she's talking, you've already got the mannerisms of somebody that's not afraid of a microphone, and you're obviously adept at public speaking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to be an ag lawyer someday, representing all of us somewhere doing something huge, I think, maybe.
Thank you.
Hopefully, all right?
Hopefully.
And I know that is that's a lot of time in school. That'll be to get it to do the AgCom and do the lawyer thing. You're talking how many, 6 years probably?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Something like that. So good luck to you. Study hard and appreciate you coming in, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We're talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA today. And up next, what is your name?
I'm Chloe Blair.
Chloe, what year are you this year?
I'm also a senior.
Man, they're going to lose the entire FFA chapter when you guys graduate, you know? What's your position this year?
I'm the secretary this year.
Okay. What's the biggest moment for you in the FFA over the last 4 or 5 years? What was the cool moment?
You know, there's been several memories and moments that we've had. I can think of a few, but I remember when we made it to the preliminary round for national convention, we had to do a Zoom meeting, and usually you could just go straight on to Indianapolis, but
Right.
because of COVID, we couldn't do that, so we had to do it through Zoom.
Mhm.
We all had our parents come, and we all found out if whether we made it or not, and we set up a little camera, which is kind of risky because if you don't make it, then
Right.
we're all going to be sad. But
Yeah.
we did make it,
Mhm.
and that was a big moment for all of us. We were all excited to see that we were going to Indianapolis,
Mhm.
and that was a big thing for all of us.
I actually never thought about the COVID thing till you're the first person to bring it up in all the chapters we've interviewed. As a senior, you lived through COVID during high school.
Mm-hmm.
That had to stink really big time. How did you guys in the FFA that year, how did you all handle being in the FFA together?
You know, that was my 8th grade year for the seniors here.
Mhm.
We really didn't get to do any contests. The
Right.
state contest was canceled. The
Mhm.
convention was canceled. I remember getting to sit in my room and watch virtual convention, and it was something that was kind of, all the sponsorships were
Yeah,
videos,
it's just-
and
yeah,
you just
I
sit
know.
there, but
It was wretched. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, let's
it's something
call it
I'll
what it is.
remember. and-
Yeah, yeah. And so you came out of the COVID moment and you had something to be joyful for, and you're probably the first group of people that were so happy to go back to high school. Most kids are like, you're growing up before that moment. And so it's just a different vibe now for all of you, I think, probably, right?
Mhm. I was actually really excited to have a time at home,
Mhm.
It was great to have family and have that time where you could spend and,
Yeah.
the COVID activities.
I get it.
But
Yeah,
it was really nice to come back to school and come right back into conduct of chapter
Yep.
meetings and parliamentary procedure and
Yeah.
have that time in FFA.
We did the morning show from home for like a couple of months, and the same squirrel with the same bird feeder and the same robin and the same person riding down the street. You can only do that so long before it's time to go back to work.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
what's your plan after high school?
I also plan on going to Oklahoma State. I really want to major in business or agribusiness, something in that field.
Okay.
FFA's had an impact on the way I think about agriculture, so advocating it the next couple of years would be something that I plan on doing.
And you too, you've got the attitude of you're not afraid of the mic right now. I can tell. And so some public speaking in there too. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Got lots to talk about with the FFA, and this morning today we're doing the Kingfisher FFA. What's your name?
Mia Hartman.
Mia, what year are you this year?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior, and what's your position?
I am the treasurer.
Awesome. So you got all the money. We're going to buy lunch later? You buying lunch?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. What are you involved in the FFA this year?
I do parliamentary procedure and ag sales.
And ag what?
Ag sales.
Ag sales. Tell me, okay, what's that all about?
So the contest is basically like building your skills to communicate with somebody in like future in sales.
Mm-hmm.
And so you or sit in front of a judge and you try to sell them a certain product. So like last year we sold trees. So it was kind of funny because I got
Okay.
to learn some about trees.
So you literally became a salesperson
Yes.
while you're in that's actually kind of cool. So you get to sell products and things like that and convince other people to join the FFA and whatever it may be.
yes.
So, what year did you say you're in? You're a junior?
Junior.
You're a junior. So next year, are you planning on being president? Is that the game plan? Or I mean, you got the sales on there. You got to just run for it. You probably get it, right? Maybe?
We'll see.
All right, all right. Favorite moment so far in the FFA of the whole time?
I like when we go on officer trips because last year we floated down the river and it's really fun to bond as a team.
Illinois River?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a moment. If you've not done that, that is a bucket list. It should be for everybody. I appreciate you coming in this morning. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. All right. Talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA. And up next, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Micah Elliott.
And Michael, what year are you this year?
I'm a senior this year.
Okay. What's your position in the FFA?
I'm the reporter.
Okay. Very cool. Micah, what's your biggest thing so far this year that you're doing?
So this year I actually show livestock.
Mhm.
So I show market lambs.
Okay.
And I'm on the milk quality and products team
Awesome.
this year, first year member.
Okay.
So,
Tell me about your show animals.
so I grew up on a club lamb operation where we raised, sold, and showed market lambs.
Mhm.
And we travel nationally to compete on those levels. And I do it with my family.
I gotcha.
So it's kind of a family
So,
affair.
so you raise show animals. Then do you sell show animals to other people? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's kind of a weird question because I've never actually had anybody do that. So, do you train the animals, or do you say here's an animal that was bred from a show line? Good luck. See you later. How's the transition
so we'll
work?
usually sell them when they're lambs.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty early.
Okay. So yeah.
So yes.
Then you're not training. You're just literally doing it like a livestock, and out the door they go.
So yes, and then I'll get them pretty early myself,
Right.
as we'll show in the fall,
Mhm.
and so I will train them as my own.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Have you had grand champion lamb yet? In stock shows, or I mean, placing pretty well with them.
well, it depends on the time, but
Right.
sometimes we get pretty lucky.
Okay. Yeah.
at it,
Yeah. What's the secret to showing an animal? I mean, you obviously know what you're talking. So, tell somebody that doesn't understand what it's like to show an animal. What's it all about?
It's really all about resilience
Mhm.
and being repetitive and continuing your routines
Yeah.
religiously. Yeah.
Training an animal to do the same thing over and over. It's not tricks.
It's all about
but
repetition.
Yeah. Good deal. And you walk in and then the day of the show, it's actually all about you. and keeping your cool.
Yes.
Right. And hoping your
Stay-
animal remembers everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very,
Stay
very cool.
calm.
Yeah. You said you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your plan after high school?
So I plan to go to Southwestern Oklahoma State University
Mhm.
and major in communication sciences and disorders. I want to be a speech language pathologist.
Oh, wow.
So
Good for you.
the FFA has really helped me to come out of my shell when it comes to speaking
Mhm.
to people, and it really helped me build a connection with people in general, and I want to help them and give back to
Okay.
the community.
So the speech pathology thing, were you just super bashful before that, or what?
So originally, I thought that I wanted to go into the field of physical therapy school because I had knee injuries
Okay.
when I was young. And then I was talking to a PT, and they were like, you would be really good at the speech pathology thing because of how kind you are to other people when
That's
it
awesome.
comes to
Good for you.
speaking. So
Yeah.
they told me that I should go into that.
I like it.
And
All right. Well, I tell you what. Good luck with that.
well, thank you.
And just a little plug, you can hear KOFM in Weatherford. Just let you know, okay? Just a self-serving
listen.
advertising.
I will
All right.
chime in.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we're talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA. What is your name?
Josie Lowen.
Josie, what year are you this year?
I am a sophomore this year.
All right. And what's your position in the FFA?
I am the chaplain.
All right. So pray for us that this goes well, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Tell me, what have you been involved in this year in the FFA?
This year, I've been showing market hogs and meat evaluation.
Okay, market hogs. How many pigs you got?
Well, I started out with 2, but we lost one, so we're
Okay.
just down to 1. But
Dang it. All right.
that's just how it goes.
Kind of a similar question. We're talking about what's the key to a successful show pig?
I think just patience,
Uh-huh.
because they can be very hard-headed.
Yeah,
but-
I've always, it seems like to me, show pigs kind of show you versus the other way around if you're not
Yeah.
careful, right?
Yeah.
They just kind of
Yeah.
head the wrong way. So,
Yeah.
all right. What's the coolest moment for you so far in the FFA?
Since this is my second year in FFA, I would definitely say probably getting elected onto the officer team
Okay.
as a sophomore.
Was it like a tough endeavor? I mean, I didn't realize
No,
it
it was just like, I am the youngest
Uh-huh.
on my team, so I was just very excited
Yeah.
for that.
Awesome. What do you want to do with the FFA in the next years? You've got pigs right now. You're going to continue that way, or what do you?
Yes, I want to continue to show pigs
Okay.
throughout my senior year and
Mhm.
continue to do meat evaluation.
So it
as
can
well.
become up a business for you, maybe? Are you into it that far, or is it?
Well, like with my market hog last year, I had him processed, and then I was selling the meat because we had it
Yeah.
graded to that level.
Yep.
But yeah, so that was kind of what I was.
Okay. It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a.
I mean, you're sophomore. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. I appreciate you coming in.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right. All right. We're talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA. And what is your name?
My name is Carter Kitchens.
Carter, what year are you this year?
I'm a junior.
Awesome. And tell me, what's your title?
I'm a historian, I think.
Historian? Okay. Wow. Not very many FFA chapters have historians. I mean, yeah. So what are you doing this year in the FFA?
I'm doing ag sales, and I'm doing a speech.
ag sales. So what does that entail?
Basically, ag sales is just like a car dealership,
Mhm.
just trying to sell you a car.
So, yeah, except it's an animal.
But it's
yeah.
basically whatever they give you as the topic.
I got you. What did you have to sell so far?
I've had to sell trees,
Okay.
but like they've came up with different things over the years, like selling tractors and other
Mhm.
things.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. I've got this used tractor I want to sell. Sell it. What would you do? Like you got a tractor? It's a decent tractor.
Okay.
It's low hours, but I'm going out of business as a farmer. I'm wanting to sell it. How would you sell that tractor to someone?
Well, I would see who would want it
Mm-hmm.
first of all,
Mhm.
and I'd get the price,
Mhm.
and then I would talk to you about it and
Yeah.
see what you're looking for,
Okay.
and what you're wanting,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would basically just try to pitch it to them.
Okay.
If I didn't know what they were wanting it for, I just
Okay. So it's not like a hardball sell. It's
No.
trying to become my friend and convince me that I need that product. It's
Mhm.
the key to all of it. I'm telling you. All right. Yeah. What else are you doing? Did you say, what are you involved in again? Also?
a speech.
And a speech. What's your speech about?
My speech is basically about the genetics of beef cattle.
Okay.
And so, like, there's a lot of money into the show industry
Mhm.
from, like, different animals. And it's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Especially for bigger livestock.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, what you want to pick just to, like, go and win, like, OYE or Cattlemen's Congress.
Mm-hmm.
And which is good because, like, my family is into that. And then the people I work for
Mhm.
are into that.
Who do you work for? Shameless plug. Go ahead.
I work for David and Kara Gherkin.
Okay. All right. Good
So-
for you. And what year did you say you were?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. So next year you got one more year to go before. Do you have a plan for after high school yet?
I'm trying to get into the real estate,
Okay.
so buying and selling just like ag sales.
Like tractors and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but real estate.
Mhm.
Good. I should have just given you a house to sell. It would
Yep.
have been easier. Man, I thank you so much. Come back and see us next year, okay?
Thanks for having me.
All right. We are talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA today as we celebrate the FFA in the month of February. What is your name?
Keelan Combs.
Keelan, what year are you this year?
I am a junior
You're a junior, and what's your title?
parliamentarian.
Parliamentarian. What's the coolest thing you've done so far this year?
Probably writing a speech over agricultural education and it's just
Ag education.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. And in writing the speech, what's some of the things that you've learned in that writing?
it's just the agricultural it's just the education over the it's just been declining and just some agricultural in general has just been going downhill.
Yeah,
just a
declining and really,
bit.
yeah,
Just
less
like-
people.
just like the generational farmers just
Okay.
been like not I guess
Yeah.
farming I guess but
Yeah. Okay. I left the farm. I know what you mean. Absolutely. What else is going on for you this year?
I'm in meal quality and that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. What year are you this year?
I'm junior.
You're a junior, so we're going to have you back in here one more year. Maybe president next year. Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. All right, man. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. And that is a wrap from the Kingfisher FFA. Thank you so much.